Where am I? Where am I? Hang on a second. This looks really familiar. Hang on. I'm gonna have a look around real quick. I'll be right back. All right. So I'm pretty sure I'm in a Backrooms game. That's what it looks like anyway. I mean, you see the yellow? Do you hear the lights? Do you hear them buzzing? They won't stop. I couldn't find anything, obviously, because there's never anything in the back rooms. Right? Right? The back rooms. An endless maze of nothingness. Nothing except yellow wallpaper, wet carpet, and the non-stop endless buzzing of the lights. It's a creepy concept for sure, especially if you can really put yourself in the situation. Wandering around endlessly hoping for an escape, or help, or really just anything other than the same walls and carpet. Although, maybe you don't actually want to come across anything at this point. What if that noise you heard is something malicious? A monster? Why not? If this place is real, then anything could be, right? That's the general appeal of the back rooms, at least in my opinion. The backroom story itself has a simple beginning. It was originally posted to a thread on the site 4chan on May 12th, 2019. Within that thread, users were asked for disquieting images that just feel off, and an anonymous user uploaded this image, which I'm sure you've seen before. This is the original Backrooms image. A short while after, another user commented on the photo, thus creating the very first Backroom story. If you're not careful, and you clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the Backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, and the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. It's a creepy story for sure. The internet thought so as well, as soon after the post was being shared all over the place, gaining more and more traction as many more stories were created. Of course, it's the internet, so along with all that scary stuff, memes had to start being made as well. It truly is a fear that plays on the creepiness of liminal spaces, the eerie, forlorn atmosphere of a place that's usually bustling with people, but is now abandoned and quiet. The meme culture surrounding the creepypasta really took most of the horror out of the original concept for me. But one thing that still gives me chills is the fact that the location of the original Backrooms photo is still unknown. Now that you've got a clear understanding of what the Backrooms is all about, let's get into what this video is all about. Backrooms Horror Games. Now I know what you're thinking, or maybe I don't, but my first thought when hearing Backrooms Horror Game is generally one of fear. Knowing what the Backrooms is all about, and then having to actually simulate the experience is kind of a terrifying thought. If you wanted to experience a Backrooms game for yourself, then you've got plenty, and I mean plenty, to choose from. There are far too many Backrooms games to try out, so go ahead and take your pick. Not every game is simply titled The Backrooms, so if you're like me and you play a lot of indie horror games, then you may accidentally find yourself in a Backrooms game without even intending to do so. I've been perplexed by the strange phenomenon of the sudden surge of Backrooms games for a few months now. I'm on the itch.io horror tag all the time, as I do play tons of horror games on my channel. It's very common that there will be a new Backrooms game every day that I check itch.io. Before this occurrence, The only Backrooms game I'd personally ever heard of was the one made by the well-known developer Puppet Combo back in 2019, known as Day 7. At first, I thought it was interesting. I decided to give one of these Backrooms games a try. And let's just say that I was not all that impressed. Picture this situation. You download a Backrooms game, and based on the previews you saw on the itch.io page, it looks fairly interesting. You extract the file, boot up the executable, and you're instantly dropped in a Backrooms setting. Nothing too wrong with that, right? There's a lack of a startup screen or main menu, or even a pause menu. There's absolutely no sound whatsoever. No matter how high you turn up your volume, you hear nothing. Maybe it's intentional. Maybe it's supposed to be eerily quiet, and the sound will come later. It appears to be a maze-like setting with a Backroom-style coat of paint. It's what you expected. The walls are yellow, the lights are on, and it fits the original description of the Backrooms fairly well, but there's just something off about it all. And I don't mean in an unnerving way either. You continue to wander around, as that is what the Backrooms is all about. You may have found yourself a bit hesitant to move forward at first, but you've been traveling these halls for a few minutes now, and not much has changed, so your hesitation has started to subside. It's been around 7 or 8 minutes now. You started to lose track of how long it's been. Nothing has changed since you took your first steps earlier on. Your fear is long gone, and has since turned to boredom. It's been another couple minutes now. Your boredom slowly evolves into frustration. You start to question what's going on in this game. Is anything supposed to happen? Is this all the game is? Is it supposed to have sound? Is there an ending? Sadly, none of your questions will be answered directly, but it's fairly safe to assume that nothing is supposed to happen. This is all the game is. It's not supposed to have sound, and there is no ending. You close the application and come out of your first Backrooms game with that negative impression. This was my first experience. From that point on, I chose to stay away from all the Backrooms games I'd been seeing. Why play something when I'm not going to enjoy it, right? Here recently I had a thought. All these Backrooms games can't be the same, right? So that's what led to this video. I've decided that I'm going to really get into these games and play through a large amount of them. I want to see just how similar they are to each other, what separates them from each other, and attempt to find some good Backrooms games, I guess. The other motivation for this video is that I get to get all the Backrooms games out of the way and never have to play another one ever again. I've played around 20 or so Backrooms games in this video for you. Many hours of my life have gone into walking these yellow halls. Stick around to see what these Backrooms games are all about. My channel is kinda small, so if you enjoyed the content, then I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what your thoughts are on all these Backrooms games down in the comments after we've experienced them all. I was able to get a clear idea on what these Backrooms games are all about, and you'll get my full thoughts near the end. Quickly, I just want to mention, I did this essay and research after playing all the games. So if I seem like I'm forgetting some Backrooms lore or just repeating myself, then now you know why. It's because all this that you're hearing right now was actually recorded after everything that you're about to see. Something went horribly wrong while making this video. Disaster struck, not once, but twice. And I can't help but think that the Backrooms is doing everything it can to stop this video from being made. After about a month of working on this video, it was almost complete and ready to upload. It just needed a few touch-ups and it was good to go. Then out of nowhere, my computer just decided to make all of my edited files just disappear, along with a ton of other files as well. Luckily, the raw recordings were left intact, but I had to redo the entire month's work of work all over again. Shortly after, I made an announcement on Twitter about what had happened, and one member of the community really summed up the situation well. I've never seen something so meta as files for the Backrooms clipping out of reality. I couldn't just give up on the video, so of course I got back to work. Not long after this incident, I started having a lot of trouble with my health. So much so that I had to take an extended break from making content altogether until I could get proper medical help. The Backrooms does not want this video to be made, and it doesn't want the world to see it. But I pushed through it, and it's finally here. Months of work and struggle, finally complete. I really hope you enjoy the video. I truly did put a lot of work into it. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're not, and share the video with a friend. Check out my other content as well. If you like indie horror, then you'll definitely like my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. Now, it's time to be eternally lost in the Backrooms.
Oh my god, I hear footsteps. Come on. Come on, you freaking two-leg. Whoa! Oh! What is that? I hear something. I hate whenever it does the little uppy thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hello? Oh, I'm running. What's happening? What the? Sock monkey? I'm actually enjoying this. I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh my god, what in the? I could see something just peeking at me from around that corner down there. Chair's glitching out of reality. Cool. We ordered these back rooms off of Wish. My tire exploded on the way to work. That was fun. He's doing the weird walk. Let me go this way. Whoa! Tag. What are you doing? Ooh! Yeah, baby! Surf the chair. Surf the chair. The locked doors. Oh, the key! That was scary. Where's the sound? What is that? A gun? Dude, this is the best Backrooms game ever. Welcome to Backrooms Horror Games. Catchy title, right? Took me a whole month to make that one up. Yeah, this is going to be a compilation of sorts of Backrooms games that I found, and I'm going to attempt to have them all linked in the description, but I'll be perfectly honest, a lot of them I downloaded were just called Backrooms, so it's going to be a little tough to find out like which ones go to what game. Like, if I have two of them that are named Backrooms, and I search like Backrooms and find one that I download, I don't know if it's the exact same one, so I'm going to attempt to have them linked, but if they're not, don't be mad at me. So I've been seeing these Backrooms games pop up like crazy. And I don't know why. I don't know what's up with the recent popularity of the Backrooms, because I think it was a creepypasta thing that was around back in like 3 or 4 years ago or something. I remember it starting a while ago, so I don't know why it's just now cropping up. But it seems like it's hitting the mainstream or something, you know? But anyway, I see it much cropping up, and I was thinking, you know what? It might be a fun idea to just play a whole bunch of them all at once and see how they compare to each other. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, how can they be different? They're obviously going to be different because, you know, different people made them. I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. And we're going to start with Backrooms of Reality. That's the name of it anyway. And the title screen is just Backrooms. So let's just go. Let's get into it. Start it up. I got it. First day of a new job. Huge company. I don't even know what they do exactly. What? I was supposed to go to the archives to sort out some documents. Oh, and here we are. I just want to say first of all, I don't know how many games are in this video. I'm kind of just doing this as I go. This is kind of like a big project for me, at least compared to my normal videos. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna try to put a lot of work into this. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot going on because I know these games like to be kind of atmospheric and all that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Put this docs in cabinets. Liminal spaces. Oh, the sensitivity is weird. Can I pick them all up at once? No. Let's put L in L. Hey, wait. Here we go, here we go. Okay. Oh, dang. Great start already. So, yeah, the Backrooms games are like liminal space. The environment is supposed to creep you out. I think some of them have monsters. I really don't know. But hey, this is an interesting start already. I'm already enjoying this. And now the sensitivity feels a little more normal. It kind of ramps up weird. All right, here we are. The good old yellow walls that I was looking forward to. I'll be honest, I'll probably be cutting out a bunch. What is that? I'll probably be cutting out a lot because follow voices. I got the volume loud. I don't hear anything. I imagine that a lot of stuff isn't going to be happening. Exit. So I'm probably going to be cutting out a lot if nothing happens, is what I'm trying to say. Just let me get that thought out. So we're trying to follow voices, and I heard them. I heard them like right here. Yeah, they're like right. Oh. Oh. It's like right here. It's literally right here. It's right here. It is. I hear it. Don't mess with me, game. It's here. Whatever. I guess I don't follow those voices. Watch out for it. Oh, is there something in here? Is there actually something here? I gotta say, these back rooms in particular are very spacious. Must say. I thought it was gonna be cramped. At least it's well lit. Oh, speaking of. Nice dark corner of the earth over there. So I have to assume that a lot of these games are probably like randomly or procedurally generated. And I'm really hoping that they're not maze games. That's kind of what I think of whenever I think of Backrooms games. I'm not gonna go down there. I'm not doing that. I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping that it's like, oh, honestly, I'm not really hoping much at all. I don't know what I'm hoping, honestly. I just don't want it to be a maze where you like start to finish, you know? I'm kind of expecting that it's like a wander around simulator, if you catch my drift, which is what's happening so far. Oh my god, I hear footsteps. Stop. That's so loud. What is that? Whoa! Oh, okay, hey. Jeez, turn it down. All right, I'm gonna give it one more try. Dang, that was creepy. Hello? I'm making footstep noises, but I can't move. I don't know what I was supposed to do. The guy was way creepier whenever I couldn't, you know, see him. God, those footsteps were getting so loud. That was making me straight up paranoid. Oh, man. I'm gonna go down here. I don't think I went down here last time. The voices are over there again, but I swear, it's like, it just led me to a wall. I'm not gonna trust that. I'm gonna go over here. Hello, chair. Oh, I got a shadow. I don't remember seeing that before. Chair's glitching out of reality. Cool. And I'm not here to judge these games like top 10 best Backrooms horror games or anything. I'm just kind of trying them all out, seeing how they stack up against each other, and I don't know, just kind of spark a discussion in the comments maybe. I don't know. I just don't get it. I never understood the Backrooms. Just not for me personally. Is that an H or a 4? I gotta remember that. I will. I'll try. Also, I'm pretty sure you saw the time at the bottom. I am just in the first game, but this is probably going to be a pretty long game. Video. 646. Wait, did the chair have something written on it? And now I gotta go look. I don't remember where the chair is. Oh god, I'm lost. Oh geez, here it is. Guess I'm on you. 7. 467. I assume it's 4 numbers, but I don't know where I put them. I'll show you where you can put them. I don't know. This is a pretty small area. It's just got a lot of walls, so it's very confusing. That's really all it is. And I don't know what that monster is. Quote unquote monster. Is it after me? I thought I heard footsteps. It might be. I don't know. It's just some like slightly opaque dude. I don't really know what he's gonna do to me. Someone just like took a dude and lowered the opacity on him. No, he doesn't creep me out as much as the thought of him does. Like I say a lot in these horror games, what you imagine will always be scarier than what you actually end up seeing, and that always holds true. Like 100% of the time almost. Not, I don't know, maybe not 100% of the time. Sometimes something won't be creepy and then you'll see it and then you're creeped out by it. Oh yeah, he's definitely out here now. I hear him. God, his footsteps are so loud. It literally sounds like he's right beside me. Uh-oh, dead end. Come on. Come on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I'm just wandering around. Footsteps are right in my ear. I feel like I'm not getting away from him. Oh, here's a nice open area. Wait, that's different. Oh no, he's right there. He's right there. Hello, hello. Run! Wait. Oh. She just gone? Okay. 4, 6, 7, 5 in some order of that. I don't know. I don't know where to go, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got all the numbers now. So what do I do with that information? Oh, another thing I wanted to say is I don't know if I'll be recording all these videos in the same day. So if you see me like change clothes or something, that's what's going on. I don't get it. It says exit. There's like a mark going right here. I hear you. I don't know. I don't know. Help. Let me out. Let me out. I have a code. I don't know. I'm just looking for something to do. Now I've been here. This is the ultra dark area. All right. Forget it. I'm dropping in the hole. See you later. I'm out. Oh my God. I didn't think the guy would like pop up in my face. All right, that'll do it for Backrooms of Reality. I gave it a good enough try. I like that it has some thought in it, put into it to make it like a little extra, you know, it's not just wandering around. Like there's obviously something there. I just don't know what in the world it is. And we're gonna move on to the next Backrooms horror game. Welcome to Backroom. Is what it was called in the file, whatever, but I guess it's the Backrooms, and it's in like almost Comic Sans. I don't know. It won't let me full screen it. That's why you're seeing my mouse right here. I don't know. Maybe it'll full screen whenever I start this. Nope. Guess it's just in a window. All right, it's full screen for you, but it's not for me. I'm playing this right. I'm playing this right after Backrooms of Reality, so definitely a step down, I would say. Well, I died. I don't even think there's any sound. Is there no sound? Is there anything to do? This is gonna be a short one, guys. Hello. Excuse me. Wow, what a threat. It's Lip Monster. Or Mouth Monster is another one. Excuse me. If you just move, they don't kill you. What? Is there a goal here? I'm gonna play it for a minute just to give it a try, but oh man. There's like no sound. Actually, the sound meter is moving, so I guess there is some noise. I don't even hear it, and I got the volume way turned up. The monster obviously makes no noise. The monster, quote unquote. See, this is more like what I was thinking would happen whenever I decided to play. Oh, he's got me trapped. Okay. Yeah, this is more of what I was thinking would happen whenever I played these. It's just like quickly thrown together games. I don't know. I feel like that's enough of a look at this one. Won't you agree? Well, I don't think there's any more to this. It's not even letting me respawn. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. I'll see you in the next Backrooms horror game. Welcome to the Beneath Rooms. I'm blocking a title, but oh well, I'm not moving over. Oh, there's the sound. Sorry, I wasn't clicked into the game. The Beneath Rooms, a Backrooms reimagination game. Well, let me tell you, there have been very, very many reimaginations. This one has a level select. Look at that. Yellowish Nightmare, Wet Concrete Walls, and Blasphemous Maze. Well, Blasphemous Maze looks like I can't see a single thing. Same with Wet Concrete Walls. So I'm gonna go with Yellowish Nightmare. Oh, that's a familiar noise. Oh, it's so loud. Footsteps are really loud. That ambience noise is loud too. I actually used that in a video recently, that exact same ambience noise. Here we are in the back rooms, the good old yellow walls that we know and love. Ah, I finally got away from that noise. Oh, it's back. So, I first off, thing I'm noticing first, obviously. Hello? Thing I'm noticing first off is the really bad VHS static effect. Oh, sorry, I smacked my mouse. And this is very disorienting. I really don't like this effect. Hole? No? Oh, I have a flashlight. Look at that. Well, don't you know? The scan lines are what's really killing it. It's like, it's one thing to have a kind of disorienting VHS effect, but it's another thing to have these gigantic scan lines right in the way, you know? It's another bricked up hole. So, again, I don't know if these backroom games have a, what? What? Is there something behind me? Oh, God, what is that? Whoa! It brought up a box. Oh, you're seeing something different than me. Sure, I'll try again. It brought up another window that told me to try again. Dang, all right. Let's go. There's something here. I'm into it. I'm down. I'm jiggy with it. It's saying try again like I have something to do. What could that possibly be? There's just these brick holes. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. So far, this one's my favorite. Mostly just because it has like a legitimately creepy monster with some kind of work put into it. It's just, dang, these scan lines are really doing their best to try to make me not like it. Oh, excuse me. I just ate some waffles, so I'm all burpy. So I think in the other game, the monster didn't activate until like a certain amount of time had passed, and I think that might be the same thing that's going on. Maybe not. Can I get away? I'm trying. Oh, not that way, not that way, not that way. Oh God, I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. I don't know where I am. Oh, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Oh, hello. What is that? I can only see it on the capture. It goes away on my screen. I'm just looking at a black screen. What is that? It looks like it's made out of food. Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna go to the main menu real quick. I'm gonna see if I can turn that effects off, maybe? How about just a new game? Oh, the scan lines are still there. God dang it. That's all I wanted to get rid of was the freaking scan lines. I'll make this my last try on this one. Like I said, my goal isn't to beat all these Backrooms games, if they even can be beaten. It's just check them out, give them a thorough look, kind of see how they stack up against each other. I keep saying stack up against each other, but I don't know what other word to use. Compare them all, you know? See what they're all like. Because I really don't want to make like 10 other individual Backrooms games videos. I just thought it'd be a cool idea to just get a bunch of them together and play them all at once. Also, am I just stuck in one little... Okay, whatever. I see how it is. Come on, man. Come on. Bring it on. Come on. I'm focused. You're not going to get me when I'm focused unless I hit a dead end. I can't see. Oh, I'm at the same dead end. He doesn't know I'm here. He doesn't know I'm here. He doesn't know I'm here. I'm at the exact same dead end. He's right there on the other side of the wall. If he doesn't come over here, maybe I'll be good. So this one is definitely not randomly generated. This is literally the exact same place I was at last time. I think he might have left. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. I'm running. God dang it. There's so many dead ends over here. Oh, no. This way, this way, this way, this way. Come on. Come on, you freaking two-leg. Whoa! Getting a little too close for comfort there, my man. Come on, no dead ends, no dead ends, no dead ends. No dead ends. Oh! Well, don't you dare. Cut around you. Your shaky head. Shaky head. Oh, God. Oh, I thought I could fit through that little crack. All right, that's enough for the Beneath Rooms. I'll see you in the next Backrooms Horror Game. Welcome back to Lost Direction. So I've played this one before. I have. And the creator of the game came and told me, they were like, hey, I've updated the game, you should try it out. And I was like, yeah, I might, but not for a video. But then I was thinking, you know what? Compilation of Backrooms games, how about I give the updated version a try? They said there's actually stuff here. Maybe even a monster? I do have a flashlight now. I don't remember having like an actual flashlight last time. Okay, that's my footsteps. They were just only in my right ear, so it's freaking me out. I don't know what's new, I'll be honest. I'm just here to check it out again. See what's new and see what's different. It's not often that developers will update their game and make significant changes. Usually they just do bug fixes or something. It's still tough to see, I must say. What? Is there something here? I'm really afraid that there's actually something here now. One thing that I really enjoyed about this game when I played it was that it's very, what's the word, like atmospheric? It's got the sound good, it's got the visuals really good, and like I was saying in that video, so many of these visuals are so creepy. Because if you look down here, it's like I could see something just peeking at me from around that corner down there, or maybe down in the distance I see a monster over there. But as far as I know, the original game that I played was pretty empty. I was told that that may not be the case this time around. Wait, is this locked? Oh, it's locked. That wasn't in the other game. Or at least I didn't find any locked doors in the other game. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one is completely randomly generated. And it's still got the issue where it's either too bright or too dark. And I can't freaking see anything, you know? But whatever, I will press on. Yeah, this is... What's that noise? I'm gonna go towards it. It sounds like it's right here? What? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's so hard to aim the flashlight. Where's that sound coming from? I can barely tell. It's coming from somewhere. God dang, I hate this stupid flashlight. God, this is like one of the worst flashlights in any horror game I've ever played. Noise is gone. Okay, whatever. Why does it sound like I'm wearing a freaking gas mask? All right, the noise is back. Cool. Into it. Don't know if it means anything for me. Yeah, what's with the breathing? It's like the developer heard me. It's like, wait, it's hard to see? Hang on, let me make it a little bit harder. Oh, that's a different noise. I'm going towards it. I'm gonna go towards any noise that I hear. I don't know what it is, but the game feels like it controls worse. I don't know how to explain it, but it does. What, is this like a locked in room? This is like a little locked up area. Can you guys even see? God, I can barely see. I think whenever you get too close to a wall, the flashlight goes through the wall too. So you just totally lose all your light. Am I alone here? Come on. I don't know if there's a goal here or not. Hey, a red room. Hey. What is this? 2? Did I beat a level? Obscure construct. That sounds familiar. Oh, it's another TV. Hello, TV. Yeah, it's a staticky TV again. I remember you. I'm out here looking for new stuff. I don't need the same old, you know what I mean? Oh, it's a locked door again. Wait. Here's an elevator. 4? Vacant lot. Oh, that's just a liminal space, my man. I like how bright this area is. That's nice. Got a lot of buzzing lights, though. Oh, not another TV. It's so loud. Wait. Oh, I thought that was another elevator. I mean, I assume it's an elevator. It looks like one. It is really nice being in areas where there's some light, you know? Oh, God. Speaking of... Oh, I fell. 3? Does that... Wait, does that mean like I went backwards a level? Anemophobia and amoephobia. Oh God, where am I? Oh God, where am I? What the heck? I'm in like a glass room. Oh God. It's just glass rooms. That's a different noise. It's like a news channel or something talking. Hear that? It's like a police radio. I got it, I guess. Hello? See, this game is really good at making it creepier the longer you play. It's still got that same element to it. This is something I really applauded it for last time I played it. It's like, even though there may not be stuff happening, the longer you play it, the creepier it is. Especially with these more events going on. What the heck is this? What is this? What? What was that? Oh, not another TV. Perception is reality. There's another hole there. Uh-oh. Wait, where's he going? There's like some moss on the walls or something. I don't know, what would you call that? Sounds like radioactivity. Yeah, there it is again. It keeps disappearing. God, it is so hard to see. Did I just see something? Maybe, oh God, maybe I'm going crazy, but I legit just saw a face flash in front of my screen for a sec. I'm not kidding. It looked like the creepy Jeff the Killer face, but like kind of edited differently. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe this game is getting to me, but I swear I saw something. Could just be something with the lens flares. I did turn quickly and a bunch of lens flares moved around. Maybe something happened with that. Oh, hello. 8. I mean, I'm going up in numbers, so I mean something's happening, right? They see. Who sees? Me? I see a lot. Yes. Come on with the locked doors. There's another bright thingy again. What is that? Why does it drop me through the floor? It raises my number too. Lost. You got that right. So something that's up with this game is it does feel like it's trying to have some kind of like story to it. In a sense, it's definitely unique. 100%. I opened the door into me. Oh, it's a wall. There's another one of those things right there, I think, that I can fall through. Because you got like the guy breathing weird, like he's in a gas mask. You got levels. I don't know. This is just like the most unique one I've personally ever seen. But this is not the last game in the collection. I've actually been playing this one for a little while. I don't know. Maybe I get this in another 5 minutes. This thing has been raising my number, so I'm gonna do it. 10. Let's go. Unknown depths. Got that right. I don't know where I'm going. You know? Going to the back rooms. Back room, baby. We're at back rooms. Back rooms, let's go. Back rooms hype. As you can tell, I'm just getting bored. That is a big issue with a lot of these games, is it's very easy to just kind of get bored while playing it. There's not enough events going on. There's no stimulation. You're just kind of wandering around. And it's especially bad whenever you can't see. Like, I will give this game credit that it's like the most unique one I've seen so far. It's definitely the creepiest. But as far as like absolute scare factor, it's not that high up. Plus, it's just so frustrating that I can't see. I cannot stand when I can't see in a game. Not being able to see is scary. Just gotta say that right now. I hear a noise. Is that a something noise? I hope so. No, I think it disappeared. Or not? No, I hear it again. Try my best to go towards it. I don't know if I can actually reach it though. This is a very long corridor. Yeah, this is a very long corridor. I thought it might have been repeating. Oh, here comes the water. Oh no. Okay. Like I'm gonna drown. That's loud. Is there anywhere I can go? Help! Help! Nope. Oh, I went down a number. Fine. No looking back. Fine. So I think there are like quote unquote levels to this game. Now anyway. Maybe there were before too. But this is definitely an improvement. Oh, look at this. Look at this red over here. How do I get over there? Come on. Look at this. Red. Yeah. I could be wrong though. What's with this red area? I gotta do more than just make noises at me. Does this red not mean anything? It's still kind of going. What the heck is that? Did you see that? That was something. That was a face. That was a spooky face. That was kind of neat. Very subtle too. I like that. Although it was just a little comical the way it looked. But it was subtle. I do like that. So now I don't know where I'm going. Oh, here comes the water. This is gonna send me back, isn't it? What is there like a time limit on every floor or something? 8. Okay. Alright, I've taken a thorough look at this game again. I played for like 15 minutes or so. And I got other Backrooms games to play. I like it. It's improved. It definitely is. I always say that I wish there was more like jump scariness to games just because it makes them more exciting. But I do understand if you want your game to be more subtle, which I can appreciate that. I can. It's just, this game is creepy. It's just not exciting. You know what I mean? It's just missing something for me. It's hard to put my finger on it, you know? But it's a definite improvement, and I personally think it's the best Backrooms game so far. But anyway, let's move on to the next Backrooms Horror Game. Welcome to Backrooms. Creative title on this one, I know, right? It says headphones are required, but I hear nothing. And I know I got it loud. Yeah, there's no sound at all. I just want to say real quick, I saw this title screen and I think I forgot to mention, some of these games were probably made for like a game jam or just made in a few days. So you can't really judge them too hardly on that. If they look like they don't have a lot of work into them, it's probably because they don't have a lot of work put into them. Let's go. Let's check out Backrooms. Whoa, whoa. God, the sensitivity's weird. There is like no sound. What? Oh, is there no sound? I mean, it wouldn't be the first one without sound, I'll be honest. I hear nothing. God, the sensitivity is awful. I mean, it looks like the Backrooms, just like a cheap version of it. When you order these Backrooms off of Wish, like usual, I don't know if there's actually an objective here or what, or if there's going to be a monster. I mean, there's a sprint meter, so I would assume there's something to run from, because, like, otherwise, why would you need a sprint meter? Also, by the way, this is a day later. I played the previous Backrooms games in, like, one session. It's the next day now. And, everything's going great. My tire exploded on the way to work. So that was fun. I've been dealing with that. And, not only did I get to miss a day's worth of pay, but I also get to pay for a new tire. Isn't that great? Plus, my work is about me missing it, but it's like, what can I do? My freaking tire exploded, man. I don't know. I'm just rambling, just talking about what's been going on with me while I'm walking around in the halls with nothing happening. I feel like this is not randomly generated. It feels like there is a path here. It just keeps going. There is no sound whatsoever. Why in the world did it say headphones required? Why? Were you pulling my leg? Were you telling me a big old fib? Telling me a big fat lie? I feel like this is the, what I would believe to be the average Backrooms experience right here. Except maybe just adding a little bit of sound. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add that awful freaking buzzing sound in the background. So that way you're not hearing just dead silence. Every time I say it's silent, you're gonna be like, what do you mean it's silent? It's buzzing. No, I put that in there. It's dead silent right now. I mentioned this before, but just in case someone knows, I'm gonna mention it again. Every time I start up my freaking OBS, it always resets my webcam settings, so I have to redo them every single time. And I don't know how to save the settings, if there even is a way. So if you just happen to know a way to save the settings, I would really like to know. I'd like to have the same settings every single time, so that way there's not any like webcam differences or anything like that. I basically just want it to be the same every time, that's all. Well, I gotta say, so far this is the most boring Backrooms game. There's absolutely nothing happening. It's so quiet. It's so empty. It's all the same. And it's got that like gross greenish yellow tint to it as well. It's like, I know the Backrooms is all yellow, but it's like, it's not tinted yellow fog all over the place. It's just yellow walls, you know? It just, doesn't it look like there's like a yellow filter in front of my eyeballs that makes everything just a little more yellow? I mean, it's just me, man. I'm just imagining things. What I would like to imagine, or not imagine, what I'd like for it to be real is something happening. Just something. Something. Anything. Give me a little something. Give me a jump scare. I don't even care. I won't be mad. There's no sound at all, but I won't be mad if you throw a freaking screamer at me right now. Just anything to fill the void of emptiness that's been going on. Something, please. A door, a window, anything. A whole bunch of nothing. So, you know, here's the part where I have to decide. I have to decide, okay, what's the stopping point? I've been playing for about 8-9 minutes now, and I almost undoubtedly cut out a lot of me just walking around doing absolutely nothing. What's the cutoff, you know? What's the time where I say enough's enough? And I almost am positive that this is like a really, really small area that's just kind of circling in on itself. Yeah, I think this is the same area. I think I'm about to call it. It's been about 10 minutes, so that was Backrooms. It's literally just a map with no sound. I feel like the sound might be bugged or something because it said headphones required and there's like no sound whatsoever. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here, but whatever. I guess we're just gonna move on to the next Backrooms game. What? Okay, that was loud and weird. What was that like spawn in that was going on? Whatever, this is loud, but hey, it's got sound unlike the last one. Did I break it? No clip. How about just regular? Okay, hold on, I wasn't ready. This is welcome to the Backrooms. I don't know if I said it or not. I don't know, this game's got me so confused already. Anyway, it's already better than the last one because it's actually got some work put into it. It also says pre-alpha, and what? I couldn't get out of the freaking pause menu. Why is no clip my only option? It makes no sense. But it's like I'm not no clipping. Whatever. Hey, I'm tall. What? What is this? I knocked it over. Hey, there's so many freaking power outlets. You see that? Like a bunch of them. Look, if I look right here, I see like 6 already. There's actually stuff here. I like that. What's that in the distance? I'll find out later. Ooh, welcome to the back rooms. Let's go. Chair. Surf the chair. Surf the chair. Yeah. All right. I'm having a blast. All right. Who built this? Who built this one right here? Come on now. Sensitivity's weird. It's fast in the middle of my screen, but when I look up and down, it's like it slows down. Also, I have a heart rate in the top left and distance traveled. I'm not really gonna go to the other side and show you because it's not really that important. I guess it's like a high score or whatever. I heard something that sounded like a monster walking around on the title menu. I'm assuming that there's something here with me. I keep hearing stuff. Okay, it's my footsteps. Okay, I was getting confused. I thought I was hearing footsteps of something else. But 'twas me. 'Twas only me. So one thing that's like not as cool about this game so far is it doesn't have the atmosphere right. I feel like the Backrooms is all about, oh, excuse me, I feel like it's all about having like a creepy sort of atmosphere to it. And this one just kind of feels like I've been thrown into a map, you know? And it's really nice that there's some variation, like there's some stuff here, but I don't even know if I can interact with the stuff, you know? Plus, I mean, it did say pre-alpha, so it's not that far along, but I feel like the biggest thing that a Backrooms game needs is to have like a creepy atmosphere to it. And I'm not feeling it with this game. I can't run forever, but then again, that just makes me think like, why limit the sprint if, you know, there's nothing to run from? It just makes me think that there's going to be a monster here, you know? Something that is another plus to this game is, for lack of better word, because my brain is small right now, it's got some bigness to it. Like the map is very large. I think it's generating as I play. Either that or the map is just absolutely massive. Because I don't think I'm seeing the same things over and over again. And I'm seeing some weird inconsistencies pop up, like this right here, which really makes me think that the game is generating it on its own. It's not made by someone, you know? I can't sprint anymore. I'll stand still. No? Am I just totally out of sprint? That's an even weirder choice. I haven't played a game that had you fully run out of your sprint juice since Slender. A while back. Well, maybe not that long. I replayed it again recently for the past Halloween, which is a lot of fun. If you want to check that video out, I have a card come up or whatever it's called. Look in the top right of your screen. You should see a thingy pop up, whatever that's called. You want to see me play Slender. Also, I didn't edit that video. It was edited by someone else who is far better at editing than me. My boy, Kevin Alexsson, random shout out. He does some great work. If you want to see a pretty well edited video of mine, go check that one out. It was a lot of fun. I'm just shouting myself out. Shouting them other videos. It's not like, what else do I talk about? I've already talked about how my freaking tire exploded today. It's like all that's happened to me between today and yesterday. From when I recorded last time. I don't know, I ate some food. I ate a couple times. I went to sleep. I know I had a dream, but I don't remember what it was. I have a pretty bad time with remembering my dreams. I don't know, what's new with you guys? Let's talk about you. What you been up to? Tell me how your day's been. Tell me what you've been doing. Have you played a Backrooms game recently? Have you had a dream about the Backrooms? This game, it's another empty Backrooms game. I'm gonna run to whatever that bright thing was in the distance, and if there's nothing there, then I'm calling it on this one too, because I've also been playing this one for about 10 minutes. I feel like 10 minutes is a good cutoff time if there's nothing happening. Obviously, if something's happening, I'm gonna keep playing, but if the game is like literally offering me nothing, then I think it's a good idea to just move on. Also, my heart rate has gotten a little higher. I think it's just because I'm running a lot, maybe? It's definitely going up when I run. That's for sure. I'm about to hit 500 meters traveled, which again, you can't see that, but you just gotta take my word for it. Actually, I lied. I'm at 15 million meters traveled. You'll never know. My dang old ugly gross head's in the way. I had a rough day, so I just wanted to sit down and relax with some horror games. Recording videos and editing has kind of become like a comfort for me. If I don't have anything else to do, I just throw on a horror game and play it. And I don't always put out what I record, because sometimes it can be a pretty bad one. It can get me in a better mood, that's for sure. It can really lift the spirits. Just all saying I'm enjoying making content, and I really hope that you're enjoying what I'm making. Because I just want to share that enjoyment with others, that's really it. As much as it would be cool to get like super big, famous, popular, it's not really my goal. It's just, I don't know, I just want to have fun playing horror games, and then share that fun with other people. And I enjoy making this content. I enjoy the videos that I make, and I just really hope that other people who watch my videos also enjoy the stuff that I make. And then we just have this like sharing of enjoying content, and I don't know, I find that fun. All right, I'm calling it. That's it. It's done. Nothing's happening in this game. There's nothing going on, and I'm stuck in the freaking, yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. I can't leave the... Oh, there it is. Scared me a little bit. Alright, see you in the next Backrooms Horror Game. Welcome to the Backloops. I just have a couple things to say before we get into this one. First of all, the resolution is very small. I actually can't tell on my main screen, but over here I can see the resolution is very tiny. I made my freaking computer freak out. I hate when it does that. But also, on my recording capture, it's way, way brighter for some reason. I can actually see the hall and everything, and like the outlines of the doors and stuff. On here, it literally, on my main screen, it literally looks like a black screen. And one last thing is, this one took a long time to extract, so maybe there's a lot here. Let's go. Backloops! What? What's cutscene? What? Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. It was moving weird at first. Where's the sound? What's with these games and having no sound? Why is there no sound? What? Oh my god, I pressed escape and it exited the game. And I'm on the other... I can't stand when games resolution changes like that. Oh, it's gonna freak my computer out again. There we go. Where's my recording? There it is. Yeah, it's still recording. Okay. Don't press escape because there's no pause menu. What am I supposed to do? What do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say? There he is. Oh, that was scary. I feel like these games can't get worse, and then they just do, you know? It's just a nightmare. I will check my PC. I fell into the back rooms again. What's with the theme of, like, falling down into the back rooms? Is that a thing? I never read the original creepypasta, which I'm sure it's from, right? Did it say, in the creepypasta, did it say that the Backrooms doesn't have sound? It seems to be a consistency coming up. I think 3 of the games that we played so far had no sound. I bet I don't go to my PC this time. It's like the only place I can go. Well, let's fall again. Oh, I just wanted to play one good game today, man. One. Literally, the 3 that I played today have been so boring. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm like, these games could have been made quickly for like a game jam, or just like they just wanted to throw a game together real quick. But like, god dang, it's so boring. There's not even sound. Like, how do you mess that part up, right? Unless they just intentionally didn't put sound in it, you know? Like I said, I appreciate anyone who goes out and makes a game, and especially people who put out the game for free. Like, you can't really complain. I just wanted to, I just wanted to play an enjoyable experience, and this, along with the past ones, they've just not been enjoyable experiences. About the long and the short of it, I must say. Yeah. I'm into this. This is all this one is. I think I'm done for today, but you're not going to see any time pass. I think I'll pick this back up tomorrow with another one. As soon as I put my hand over the webcam, it's going to be basically the next day for me, but same day for you. So no time will pass, so don't worry about it. Oh, that was the Backloops. I'll see you in the next Backrooms. Oh, my headphones caught. Horror game. Welcome to the Backrooms. Wow, what a freaking surprising title this one has. Very unique. Alright, it's another day of playing Backrooms games. I mean, it's been a second for you. But yeah, I've still been having a lot of issues. Just, I don't know, it's been stressful. Let's just say it's been stressful dealing with my car and my work situation and all that. But I'm here, I'm ready to play some more Backrooms games. I just want to say, if you're enjoying the video and you got this far, it really made me feel good if you left a like on the video. And leave a comment and tell me what you think of the video as well. Are you having fun? I'm kinda having fun. A little bit. Anyway, let's get into the Backrooms. I'm glad that this one has sound. Oh, look, the familiar buzzing. I gotta turn it up so it buzzes even louder in my ear. What do we got this time? I'm gonna be a Backrooms master by the end of this video. I think I still have like 7 or 8 more to play. I mean, you can just look down at the, good old red bar at the bottom of the video, the time bar? What's it called? Seek bar? I don't know. You can look down here and see how much is left, but I don't know. So this one is very dark. I don't know if the Backrooms are supposed to be dark or not. I know in the default picture that you see for it, it's actually pretty well lit. Oh, and I should probably mention that I'm going into all these Backrooms games blind. I'm not reading anything about them at all. I'm just kind of looking at them at a quick glance and seeing if they look like they have like a tiny bit of effort put into it. Apparently that's not good enough though. as you've seen from the previous games. I hear something? I'm gonna go to it. Unless it's a monster. I don't know. At least something will be happening though. I heard something though. Am I hearing something? I think I am. Oh, hey, what's this? Hello, white wall. Oh, that's what I was hearing. Cool. Yo, it's something different. Oh man, dude, this is the best Backrooms game ever. Oh man, something different. I'm so excited. I've been seeing yellow walls for like the past 3 or 4 days. I was thinking like, as much as I am enjoying making this video, I was thinking like, I can't wait to get back to playing a normal, regular old plain indie horror game. Okay, that's my footsteps. Okay. I always gotta be sure. It shifted. I guess I was walking through water for a minute. So how long do I walk along this path? What if I was supposed to go the other way? God. Oh. Ooh, okay, you got me. You got me. I got the sound way turned up in the headphones. I feel like I always have to tell you guys that, so that way you understand why I jump so hard sometimes. In the video, I don't want it to be loud for you, but I want you to be able to hear it, so I usually have it turned down. Oh, you didn't give me that time. But, hello? Behind me? Oh, God! Don't do that to me. I'm just walking straight and getting jump scared. A true jump scare simulator. Minimal effort. I mean, in terms of like me, I have to put minimal effort into playing the game. I could just line my mouse up and just hold forward and shift, which is what I'm doing right now. I don't even gotta touch the mouse, but I will. I'll do it just for you. Is it gonna change again? I assume that I just keep walking. I just keep walking. Christopher Walken joke number 5 million that was made on the internet. Such an easy target for a joke. I don't know why. I guess because of the way he talks, right? Well, that's jarring and alarming. Who knew that an alarm could be so alarming? God, it is so loud. You have no idea. God, it's like peaking the freaking sound. Okay, well, never mind. Not anymore. Just had to talk about it a little bit. Just had to put a little complaint in there. What even is this area? This isn't the back rooms. This is the pipe room. The pipe line. The pipe tunnel. The pipe tunnel. I think I've been here longer than I was in the actual back rooms area now. Oh! How many variations of a freaking jump scare can you put in this tiny freaking hallway? It's not the same ones every time. It's something different. God, it's gonna make me walk into a monster, isn't it? I'm actually surprised that this one is not good, but it's well above the others. It's got some originality to it. I didn't expect that from a game just called The Backrooms, you know? I'm mad. Hello. Do I walk towards it? Do I walk away? I assume I don't walk towards it. It's a spooky face. It's smiling at me. I'm ready to go either way. What you want to do, man? It's me and you. Come on. What you want? What you want? Come on. Where are we going? Where are we going? I feel like if I turn away from it, it'll get me. Like SCP-173. But I'm also afraid that there might be one behind me, too. I'm gonna go backwards. Or actually, I don't think it's gonna kill me. Actually, I don't think it's gonna kill me. I don't believe that you're gonna do anything bad to me. You're just a guy. You're just a dark model with a face. Hello. Yeah! Look at that. Believe and you shall receive. Have faith and trust in your own, path. Pierce the heavens with your drill. I don't know why I always come back to that quote. Your drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens! By the way, I don't know how many times I gotta mention this, but whether you like anime or not, watch Gurren Lagann. It's just a good show. Not even just a good anime. It's just good, alright? I'm doing this with my other hand. You can't see it. Just know it's good. You should watch it. It's definitely something you should see in your lifetime. Oh wait, I can sprint. That's right. I can speed this up a little bit. I totally forgot. I've been walking. Christopher Walken. Oh, I got a burp. I got a burp. Don't scare me while I burp. What did I say? No, you don't. You see nothing. I'm out. I'm like the Flash. I'm freaking zipping through here. I don't know why I said the Flash. I don't even like DC. Which I don't like Marvel either. Don't take that the wrong way. I just don't like superheroes. Should have said Sonic. He's relevant lately. Big old movie just came out, which I haven't seen. You know, as big of a Sonic fan as I am, I'm not really interested in watching the Sonic movies. I didn't watch the first one either. They give me the same vibe as Detective Pikachu. What was that? I just didn't like Detective Pikachu. I didn't think it was that good, and just, I don't know. It gives me the same vibe. I feel like I'm just not gonna enjoy it. And it seems like it's a movie made for kids, and you're like that's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying that's a problem. It's just I'm not a kid, you know. Is this the end? Hello. Level 76 ending? Am I even making progress? It stinks so bad in here. I wonder why. It feels like someone is watching me, but I can't see anything. Level 76 ending? What does that mean? There's no way that you mean that there's 76 different endings. There's no way. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna test it. I was gonna say, let me go through that again, but I'm gonna go the other way. But I bet it's gonna be the exact same ending. And that was like 10 minutes of just straight walking, maybe more. I don't know. I don't feel like doing that again, I'll be totally honest. Find the game The Backrooms if I don't have it linked below, and you can try it out for yourself. Wait. Okay, that's my footsteps. God dang, I'm freaking scaring myself. Alright, I'll see you in the next Backrooms Horror Game. Welcome to Secret Backrooms. Ooh, you've heard of the Backrooms, you've heard of the Backrooms, but you ain't ever heard of the Secret Backrooms. You know, whenever you get dropped into the Backrooms and you've been wandering around so long that you get dropped down again, that's the Secret Backrooms. You don't want to go to the Secret Backrooms. Alright, let's find out what's in the Secret Backrooms. No sound again on the main menu. Hey, sound. Alright. Why is it? It's so sad that I have to get excited for sound being in the game. It looks nice. I think it's made in Unreal, so 9 times out of 10 it's gonna look pretty nice. I like the reflections on the tile floor from the lights up above. Although I don't think the reflections make sense. Shouldn't they just be straight up and down from it? Whatever, maybe I don't understand light refraction and all that. Speaking of light refraction, I don't know. I was gonna say like, comment, and subscribe, but I don't know. I'm just not that kind of guy, man. I can't do it. I can't beg. It's just not in me. I can't do it unless I'm making a joke. And then if I do it as a joke, it comes off as being real. So it's like I can't even make the joke. I've noticed that a lot. Hey, don't do that. Don't you dare. There's someone there. And I rhymed unintentionally. I'm gonna go this way. Potentially. No. Don't you fly out of there, you freaking shadow man. Oh, he's still there. No, don't you do it. There's multiple shadow people here in the back rooms. The secret back rooms, excuse me. Pardon my language. I didn't mean to offend your home, shadow creatures. Do I have an objective? I hate that I have to ask if there's an objective in these games. Is that another dead end? It is. I don't have a flashlight either, by the way. Seems very uncommon for you to get a flashlight in these games. Not sure why. Wait, is that another dead end? No, okay, sorry. I don't know why I looked over. Actually, I do know why I looked over. I did it naturally because for some reason, stuff's brighter on this monitor. I have 2 monitors. And the capture is over here. So if I'm ever looking over, I'm probably looking at my capture or I'm looking right at you. You'll never know. Spooky, mysterious. I don't know, I'm just rambling. I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted before by the shadow people that I've noticed that a lot of these Backrooms games are just me rambling about whatever I could possibly think of to talk about. And isn't it it's even more meta if I just say that I'm just rambling about how much I've been rambling, right? And then I'm rambling about how much I'm rambling about how much I'm rambling. And then it just goes on and on. And then you get your mind all twisted. And then who knows where you're going to end up now. Don't you dare. Yeah, he's just straight up chasing me. He's got some thick thighs. Sorry, I wanted to get a good look at him. He's doing the weird walk. Let me go this way. Oh, you're a little closer than I thought. Sorry. Okay, I am faster than him, so that's good. I just hope one of them doesn't freaking dart out of one of these corners as I run past him, you know? If I hit a dead end, though, I'm dead at the end. That's why I call it a dead end. Wait, what's this? What's this? Ooh, parking lot, secret back rooms. Ooh, I see you, door. Door's locked. What do you mean door's locked? That's the only thing there is in here, right? No, I haven't looked around. I just got in here. Well, we've actually progressed. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I'm looking on the ground for a key. I really hope it's of a decent size. You know what I mean? The key! God, grow up. The world's too harsh for not growing up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to fill the void of time with rambling and talking. Because all I can do. What do? I assume that I look for a key, but there's nothing here. There ain't nothing here. There ain't nothing here. I done tell you what. I done grew an underbite. And there ain't nothing here. It's just a door. It's just a locked door. Just a locked door. You know what that voice is from? It's not from like a movie or show or anything. No, none of you guys would know what it is. My friend had a friend that I had never met before. And every time he talked about that friend, he would do his voice as basically what I was doing. He'd stick his jaw out really far. And apparently the guy always said something about his dog. So, and his dog's name was Taz. So he'd always be like, Taz, what are you doing? Taz. 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 What are you doing? Taz, you stuck in the back room. Taz, you get out the back rooms right now. You get out the back rooms and come inside right now, Taz. Okay, maybe I just need to slow it down. Take my time. Look through every single column. I don't mean those columns. I mean like these columns, like up and down columns. Well, these are up and down, but I mean like side to side. It doesn't appear to be anything at 10th glance, but maybe there's something like really well hidden. Maybe I need to mash the E button. I haven't been doing that. I'm just gonna mash E now. Can I go back? I'll be honest, the other back rooms are a little more interesting. Come on. Did you guys see a key? Am I dumb? Taz. Did you see a key? You see a key, Taz? Taz. Sorry, I'll stop. I'll stop doing that voice. I'm sure at least one person finds that voice really annoying. So just for you, I've heard your complaints. I'll stop. Or maybe I'm just not meant to win. I think they said this was demo 1.2, which, I mean, why is it a demo if it's 1.2, you know? But that would make me think that it's like completed and updated, right? So it would mean that you can do something. Oh my God. I thought this was a key. Oh, now my eyes are playing tricks on me. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I thought I saw a key. What else could the answer be? The locked doors. Oh, the key! I got so hyped for that key. You have no idea. They just wanted me to sing to it a little bit. Come on. That is by the way, that is a tiny key. It just took me right back in here. This better be a different back rooms. It does seem like I'm a little shorter, but then again, I haven't been in here in like 5 minutes, so I don't know. It could be something different. Different monster, maybe? Nope. It's just some real weird polygonal dude. Hello, polygonal dude. How you polygonal doing? Go home to your polygonal family. Tell your polygonal son to do polygonal better in his polygonal school. Heard he's polygonal failing in polygonal social studies. End of demo! We beat it! We beat a freaking Backrooms game! We beat a 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 Backrooms game. That doesn't happen often. I don't know. I actually can't remember if we actually beat any of the other Backrooms game. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I didn't think I'd be beating that. I'm gonna go in again real quick, and I'm just gonna go die to the monster, and then we'll go to the next one. Oh, I hear you. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Come on now. Come on. Really? Dang, look at them thighs. Alright, fine. Whatever. See you in the next Backrooms Horror Game. Welcome to the Backrooms. It kind of did the intro for me. I don't know if it cut off too quickly or not, but it said welcome to. This one's called The Backrooms, another game just called The Backrooms, and I gotta say, this one is exceptionally loud. I really hope that this one doesn't have jump scares in it, cause oh my god. Like usual, it's got the buzzing. You know, is the name of this freaking ambiance noise, is it called Backrooms buzzing noise? It's literally been in like... What? What is that? I hear something. Hello? I actually gotta turn it down. It's actually hurting my ears. I got to, I'm sorry. I don't normally do that, but it's like unbelievably loud. And like I always say, it's quieter for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But I got it cranked, man. I got it cranked. What was I saying? I already forgot my train of thought because that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Why are we like a floating ghost? See how we're like bobbing up and down? I'm going towards it. It's coming from right here. So I think it's just a sound placed on the map. Just a, I don't know, what you call a music box? Wait, what's going on over here? Is the map just, is it supposed to be loading in like this? Hello? How many random events are there? By random events, I mean how many noises are there that play? I do enjoy games that have random events. Or at least seemingly random events. Makes every playthrough unique, you know? Like what if I start up the game again and I never heard that music box again, you know? It's cool. It's a unique, oh my god, what in the world? What was that? What was that little dog? Oh. Alright, I guess, wait. Oh, I thought we were moving. I can look up and down. Okay. Alright, it says thanks for playing, so I'm just gonna assume we beat it. Hey, we beat a Backrooms game! Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what we're waiting for! That's what it's all about! Alright, I'll see you in the next Backrooms horror game. Welcome to the Backrooms. Oh my god, it has been so long since I've played a Backrooms horror game for this video. You know a little thing that I hate about my accent? Sometimes I say fur instead of for. Something about that really annoys me. But anyway, it's actually been so long since I've played a Backrooms game for this video that I've gotten a new microphone. I have started recording my webcam differently. I have moved to a different editing software. And the main reason that it's taking me so long to get this video out and why I keep having such long breaks that you can't notice is that I got tons more hours at my job and I just hit my microphone. Hopefully you can't hear that. But yeah, I've been working way more. So you probably can't tell, but it's been a lot harder to make videos consistently, but I've been figuring it out. Anyway, I need to get this Backrooms video done. So we're back and we're starting with a game simply called The Backrooms. So let's see what's up with The Backrooms. Hit play. I've heard that noise before. I've also heard this music before. Loading. Gems collected. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. I actually don't know what to say. I'm gonna try to say something since, my duty here is to commentate. What is that? Why is it here instantly and why is it stuck already? And what is that? Is that a stock model? If I move, will it come after me? This game is extremely loud. I'm very fast, but I don't have a sprint. I'm just fast by default. Is it stuck? Well, that's not good. Well, I gotta juke you. Go around. Luckily, I'm a little faster than you. Wait, I thought it would pick it up automatically. Pick it up. What the, pick it up? How do I pick it up? Go around. Ah! How do I pick it up? Whatever, I'm just gonna go this way. I'll come back for that later. Oh my god, what is this? It's so unbelievably loud, which I guess is a sign that I should be turning it down. But I ain't doing that just yet. Sorry if I'm yelling, by the way. E to pick up. Okay, I got it. That's a gem? That was a cog wheel. You ever play Gears of War? They got cogs all over the place. I'll teach you what a cog is. I won't teach you what a gem is, though. I guess you could watch, I don't know, some gem show. Is it Steven Universe about gems? What a random train of thought. I don't know, man. I recall playing these Backrooms games not giving me much to talk about. And while there is a lot going on technically, I've already talked about it, so what else am I supposed to talk about? I'm in rambling mode now. John Rambling mode. Well, at least this one has an ending to it. I don't know if the, gems are in static spawns or not. It doesn't really look too much like the Backrooms. It's not yellow enough. Throw a little yellow paint up on the wall. Really cool looking monster, but it's really hard for me to give it too much compliment because I'm almost positive it's a stock asset model thingy. But it does look cool, and it definitely doesn't look like it belongs here. I'm looking for gems, cog gems, and I'm having very little luck doing it. Really hope I can find one soon before I go deaf. I wonder if this is another situation where the monster literally can't kill me. That happened in another Backrooms game. I barely remember because it's been, honestly, I'm not even joking. I think it's been at least a month since I recorded a Backrooms video. But yeah, obviously I don't remember, but to you, that was like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago maybe. Now this is fun at its peak right here. Now this is peak stress. Not really. If it was more scary, it'd be more stressful, but it's just not. It's not tense, it's not stressful, it's not scary, it's just loud. And the monster isn't threatening. I think if I'm not in range of the monster, then it doesn't come after me. And I just want to mention, it has been like 5 minutes, and I haven't found another cog gem. Oh, everything looks the same. I can't tell where I've been. Which I guess is the point of the back rooms, but doesn't mean I gotta like it. It's like if someone fed you some dirt, and they told you it was dirt. And they're like, here you go, here's your dirt dinner, sir. And then I eat it, and I'm like, yeah, that's dirt. I can't really be mad at them because they told me what it was gonna be. And they told me it was gonna be dirt. And sure enough, I ate it. Dirt all on my face because I didn't open my mouth. Oh my god, I am so bored. I am so bored. I haven't found anything. I have found nothing. You know, even though I haven't been playing Backrooms games, I've been thinking about Backrooms games a lot in my time at work, doing mindless work. I've been thinking about how the Backrooms is like, it's like a canvas. It's like a canvas with line art on it, and it's some nice line art too. And it's like a coloring book in a sense. You're meant to color in the lines that Backrooms has set for you. It's giving you the premise. Now all you gotta do is use your creativity to take that premise somewhere interesting. And a lot of these games don't do that. That's just what I've come to figure. I can't find any freaking stupid cog gems anymore. A lot of the games don't do that. They just throw you in and have you run around, sometimes with a monster. Where's the monster? I'm gonna go die. Hey. What? Am I dead yet? Can you kill me? Alright. Well, as usual, it was a free game, so I guess thanks for making it, but I can't really say it was a fun experience. I complained enough about it in the video. I'm sure you heard it. I doubt I cut all that out. Anyway, I'll see you in the next Backrooms Horror Game. Welcome to here in the back rooms. Just so you know, that's where we are, is here in the back rooms. It's very grainy. Probably found footage style. See what it's about. Oh my god. What is this? Oh, it's like a broken camera. I guess that's acceptable. I guess having a broken camera is a good explanation for why it's so hard to see. Usually the games just have like a bad filter over it. Slenderman. Pages? It is slender. I hate whenever it does the little uppy thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hello? Oh, I'm running. I don't want to look. I'm just running. Okay, I'm gonna look. Whoa! Hello? Ah! What the heck was that? That was fast. Okay, well, obviously we're going back in. What was that? I was instantly chased. At least it didn't have me wander around for 2 hours. Just grab the note right away, and I can't go that way. Is it always here? Did I just get really unlucky? Well, there it is. Am I just supposed to run from it forever? It's gonna catch me. Oh, God, what in the world? How the heck do I get away from it? Do I have to sneak or something? I'd really like to play this game without the kaleidoscope looking effect and the VHS scan lines and all that. Other than that, it looks nice. It feels nice to play. Is he in the same spot? I don't see him. Oh my god. I was trying to sneak. How the heck do I beat this? He's gonna catch me again. Here it comes. You ready? You ready? Oh, Paige. Oh, missed it. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Ah! It's like not scary, but it is. I'm so expecting it that it doesn't make me scared, but it does kind of make me get audible for a second. I'm gonna try one more time, just because I think this one is interesting. It's just really hard. I don't understand exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. I don't get it, man. Am I just supposed to get lucky and have him not see me? What the? Oh my god. Hey, I got two. Felt like diagonal cut through here. Make it hard for him to get me. Oh, I think his pathfinding is better than mine. 3. God dang it. Okay, that's all I'm playing with that one, because it's loud and it's scary and it's hard to make progress. I don't understand. But I mean, at least it's better made than a lot of the Backrooms horror games I've been playing. Anyway, I'll see you in the next Backrooms horror game. Welcome to Backrooms recovered footage. We're starting looking at a PNG of a real camera in the real world. We're looking at Google image search picture of a camera. All right, click anywhere to continue. Let's do it. Yeah, that's how I look at things on the ground. I don't pick them up. I put my head all the way down until my head's right there beside it. Let's restore footage, I guess. Uh-oh, it's restoring. What do we have in store from the restore? Of course, it's what we got. Hey, if I practice enough, I can get to the exact same pitch as the buzzing of the Backrooms lights. Well, I mean, this is, I'm gonna say, I think this is how you should do broken VHS found footage camera effects. Because you see how it's obviously portraying that there's something messed up about the camera, like maybe something's just broken with it. It's easily conveying that without totally impeding my vision and give me a headache. You scroll to zoom. Ooh, I don't see why I would need to do that, but I will. Maybe I'll zoom into this window here. Pitch blackness. You need to touch an ID scanner. Brr. Guess I don't have the ID for it. All right, good talk. Good talk. But yeah, I really like this. I don't often come across games that properly give me a reason to compliment the found footage style of the camera, HUD, display, whatever you call it, the visuals. I don't know. I still don't know what you call it. But anyway, we're in the back rooms as usual, which I plan to be in the back rooms. So it's not really a big surprise there. I knew what I was getting into on that front. As far as what's actually in here, a black door to darkness. Press F. Ooh, I got a flashlight. Ooh. Ooh, this one's cool. Oh, this one's actually kind of creepy. Oh, I really like this one so far. What is all this? There's more stuff here than in all the other Backrooms games I've played combined. I got an axe. What would I need an axe for? I don't have any questions. Wait, it blocked me in. I don't have any questions, so there's no need to axe anything. It's my evil laugh. Rate the video 5 stars if you thought that was a good evil laugh. You remember the video rating system YouTube used to have? Those are wild times, weren't they? What happened? What is corrupted? Well, at least I'm still playing. What? I'm trapped. Remember to rate the video 5 stars. What are you doing? Hello? What's happening? It's freaking me out every time it does it. Hello? Am I allowed to move around? Can I leave? Hey! Wait, was it just a fake wall? Someone put up a fake wall to trap me in there. What the heck is that? Rocks? Some mold on the wall over there. Hello, mold. Is that part of the Backrooms story? I've decided that I'm going to do like a short video essay style at the beginning of this, so I haven't done any research for it yet, but it's going to be past for you, but future for me, so you'll get all the information that you need from that. But me right now, I don't know. I just know the Backrooms was like a short thing posted back in the day, and somehow it got big. Anyway, I'm actually enjoying this. I can't believe I'm saying that. I am actually enjoying a Backrooms horror game. Which I don't know why I'm saying horror game every time. I think it's safe to assume that most Backrooms games are going to be horror, which I guess it's not entirely true. You remember the PT games? And like, I mean, PT games still happen, but I mean like the super obvious PT clones, like they'd actually be named something along the lines of like repeating hallway or something. I don't know if you guys like saw as much as I did about it, but there was one called, instead of being called PT, it was called QT, and it was all about being happy and friendly. And it was absolutely not a horror game. Oh, I got an axe. Can I axe these boards a question? No need to animate the wood cutting. We'll do that later. Just turn the camera off. Hey, I've seen this desk before. I think that desk is in the other Backrooms Horror Game. This is giving me weird SCP vibes. I'm not sure why. And it's because I just played SCP with my good buddy Paul, and I think we're gonna do 4-player of that sometime soon. Which is gonna be a weird timeline because this is probably gonna come out after both of those videos have came out. So this is like a weird in the middle time situation. I like these dark areas. Oh, another thing I want to say. This flashlight is one of the best flashlights I've ever seen in a horror game. Alright, I gotta say something real quick. Not about the flashlight. The flashlight's great. That moment right there is a moment that I've been talking about. That's a moment that I've been saying needs to happen in so many horror games. I've been saying it for months now, maybe even years, because I think I've been making videos for 2 years now. I have been saying that for so long. It doesn't have to jump out at you. Just put something barely noticeable around a corner for a second, and it'll creep out your player. This is a fake wall again, or maybe it's like that's an accident. I can't really tell. Oh my god, thank you so much, developer. Thank you for finally visually showing what I've been trying to say to people this entire time. Subtlety, man. Subtlety is the king in horror. Subtlety is such an amazing tool in horror that does not get utilized. I think developers are really afraid that their subtle detail will go unnoticed, so they don't want to put extra work into, you know, making that detail just for people to miss it. And it's kind of like I understand that argument, it makes sense, but I think you have to do it. It pays off so well in horror games. And one cool thing about that is even if someone misses it, another person will have an experience where they do see it. And then it's like a different experience again. And if the game is good enough and the person decides to replay the game, then that's replay value. They play it again and they get a different experience. They'll play it again, they'll see that guy around the corner and be like, wait a minute, I didn't see that before. Is this game changing? Enough about me rambling about that stuff. What is this? A hazmat suit? Is this hazardous Matt? Take ID. It's been 2 years since I was around the ID door. Do that. Oh no, am I gonna get chased? I really don't want to be chased right now. I really don't want. Oh man, this is very pixelated. I really hope it's not messing with the rendering of the video. If it's very pixelated, then that is why. Because YouTube does not like to render videos with darkness and pixelation. Oh, this is really creepy. And I really don't like it, and I really don't remember the way back. So I hope nothing's chasing me. It's so quiet right now. The buzzing of the lights stopped. Oh, the buzzing of the lights stopped. Because the lights went out. Who's controlling the power in the back rooms? Oh, here's the fake wall. Wait, is there something special over there? Not that I can see. That means I'm getting close, which is a good thing. And that's where the monster scared me. Don't do that. Don't move the tea kettle. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like someone moved a little bit of like glass cup around or something. Subtlety, man. Subtlety. It's all you gotta do is be subtle about your freaking scares. Ooh, here we go. Or here we are. Here we are, isn't it? Ooh. Can I shut the door behind me, please? Oh, I don't want to leave the door open. What is this? What is all this? Did I find... What? I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm in the corner. I'm hiding in the corner. Is something happening? Is something coming after me? I hear something. Is it the sound of the alarms or what? I don't know what's happening. What is that? What? Briefcase? Try? What's happening? I'm trying to open the briefcase. What? I'm so paranoid that there's something behind me. I guess I can't open the briefcase. This is insanely loud. I have it turned down for you, as usual. There better not be anything out here waiting for me. What is that? Whoa! Is that it? Do I wait or something? Guess I'll turn the volume down so that way I can talk about it. Wow. Wow. That was such... Oh, that was such a good game. Oh, I just knew it. I knew if I played enough Backrooms games, I'd find one freaking diamond in the rough, or whatever they call it. One turd among, well, no, hang on. A golden turd amongst the poop pile. Wait, it's not a turd. It's just a piece of gold. A golden nugget amongst the pile of turds. I guess a better analogy. That's exactly what I was talking about in the last Backrooms horror game. The Backrooms is like a blank canvas. Well, it's not blank. It's like a canvas with some work done for you already. It's got the basis. It's got all the hard parts done, which is the concept. And it's up to you to fill in the blanks with something creative and interesting and enjoyable and exciting and scary. And a lot of people seem to fail to do that. And this is a great example of someone taking those lines, finishing them up perfectly, coloring it in, spot on, and doing everything that I think you need to do. And not even just for a Backrooms game. I think this game has a ton, not a ton. I think this game has plenty of ideas that need to be used in other games. And I can generalize all of those things into one word. Subtlety. Subtle. I can't stress it enough. Subtle scares in your horror game are just the pinnacle. They're the top. You can't do better. You can be boo jump scare, haha, funny, whatever, but you know what will enhance that boo jump scare? Subtle scares along the way, building up to that boo jump scare. You see a little guy's head around the corner once or twice, you're like, what the heck is that? You hear footsteps behind you? Is someone following me? You turn a corner, boo jump scare. Suddenly you're freaking terrified and you're like, oh my god, there's a monster. And in that instance, you're scared, not frustrated. People get frustrated with boo jump scares because they're done poorly, they're not built up to, there's not a good surrounding product or whatever to really sell the game. So the only thing that ever stands out is the boo jump scare, and that's all people will remember is how you tried to cheaply scare them. And that's why people get so frustrated with boo jump scares. Subtlety. I'm done rambling. Subtle. I just want to see more subtlety in horror games, that's all. See you in the next Backrooms horror game. Welcome to Backrooms VHS. Now, I thought this was real footage right here when I started this one up. But no, it's playable. If you can believe it, that's Unreal Engine. This is weird. It's just a little too blurry. Oh, I swear I've seen this bridge asset before. I'm pointing at it like you can see where my finger's pointing. Am I going to just randomly fall through the floor? Why am I in the woods? What is my destination? Why am I so slow? Oh. Okay. Sorry about the freaking thing in the top right. I had to display capture this one. For some reason, it wouldn't game capture. For those of you who don't know, I have to display capture whenever game capture doesn't work. And what that means is that instead of capturing a specific window, that means I have to capture every single thing that's happening on my display. So when that happens, you have to see the G-force thing come up in the top right. And normally, I can capture the window, but for whatever reason, not all games are compatible with the game capture. I don't know why. Anyway, enough technical stuff. We're in the back rooms. And I can't lie, I've been a bit spoiled by the last Backrooms game that I'm really sorry I can't remember the name of, but it was amazing. And I loved it, 10 out of 10. And no faults to this game or any future Backrooms games. But that one has just kind of set a good standard for me. It has. Or a high standard, anyway. And I've been playing Backrooms games all night. Because I want to get all these games done. So that way I can start editing the video. So that way I can stop saying that I'm making a Backrooms video for over a month or two now. And actually get it done. At least I got a sprint. At least I can move quickly. But it does make me afraid that they might put a monster in here somewhere. The other Backrooms game has taught me is you can't just have Backrooms and nothing else. Just having a map and nothing else, it just doesn't work as a horror game. Unless someone never plays horror games, and it's like one of the only horror games that they ever play, then it's just not going to work, because it's hardly even a game. And I really do think the only people that would get scared by just literally being in the back rooms are either people who never play horror games or people who have a specific super fear of the back rooms themselves. Like, for instance, right now, this just isn't scary. It's just buzzing and yellow walls. Who knows? Maybe something will happen now. I'm gonna play it for a few minutes, that's for sure. I'm gonna give it a good try. I'm not just gonna say, oh, it's just yellow walls, time to move on. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and I had hiccups earlier, and they wouldn't go away for like 2 hours. It was terrible. I was at work too, and they just wouldn't stop. I was miserable. I was like picking up heavy boxes and hiccuping the whole time, and then when I hiccup, it makes me have to burp. So I was just like, oh, I'll pick up something heavy, and then, pick up something heavy. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I thought that was a camera on the wall. Man, I'm just trying to fill the void of time with rambling and talking because the game is giving me absolutely nothing to talk about. See, I'm kind of confused here because the game looked like it had some decent effort put into it from the beginning, and even right here, it feels kind of good compared to the other Backrooms games, and it makes me think that there is more to this. Because it just doesn't make sense to me that someone put a lot of work into just like one part of the game and then, oh, my voice cracked. One part of a game and then like just put nothing else in it. Or maybe they will, who knows, I don't know. I'm not a game developer. If I were a game developer, you wouldn't catch me making a Backrooms horror game, that's for true. Oh, I just noticed the resolution is that dumb box format that I hate. I don't know resolutions, all I know is 1920 by 1080, and I know that this is not 1920 by 1080. Blah. Alright, hey, I reached the 10-minute mark. Alright, cool. It means I can stop playing this game. So it looked good at the beginning, but there's nothing here. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can't just have Backrooms and nothing else. It just doesn't work. There's nothing here. There's no gameplay. It's walking. This is actually a walking sim, or running sim if you hold sprint. Oh my god, but there's not much to say about this other than I guess it's a true Backrooms experience where there's absolutely nothing in it. Although I'm almost certain that the Backrooms original story had stuff in it. But whatever. I've seen the next Backrooms horror game.
If you're not careful, and you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you.
Welcome to the Backrooms Story Mode. I know, a very odd title, but hey, it separates itself from the others. It's a very easy one to find if you just search the Backrooms Story Mode. I love that intro. It sounded exactly like the, oh, maybe not exactly like, but it reminded me of the typewriter's noise in Sonic Adventure 2. Anyway, this isn't Sonic, this is Backrooms Story Mode. And it looks like it's got a ton of work put into it, so let's play game. Level 0? Oh, this is a demo, by the way. Forgot to mention that. I've already seen this. Is it gonna be the same thing? If it is, I'm skipping it. Okay, it's different. Uh-oh, be careful. Don't no clip out of reality on accident. It's alright, I'll visualize the animation myself. I'm just kidding. Whoa. What in the world? I'm not touching a mouse or anything. What is happening? Screen's going crazy. Okay. God dang it. That was jarring. Wow, look how crystal clear these back rooms are. Oh no. It feels like every other Backrooms game already. But it's got some ambiance, so at least there's a little more to it than just the buzzing of lights. I feel very thrown into it. It says story mode and there are levels, so it makes me think that there's some overall goal here. The ambiance is just one low note on a keyboard constantly being held down. Listen to it. I mean, I guess listen if you can hear it over the loud buzzing, I guess. Well, honestly, I expected this to look a little better. It looks like every other Backrooms game I've played. It looks like it has a lot of production put into it from the outside. But then you get here and it doesn't really feel that way, I gotta say. Oh, here's a really long hallway right here. I'm just gonna go straight. I can't lie, I'm a little let down. Oh, was that the music looping? Is that what that was? Come on, even I can make a perfect loop. It's not that hard. If you can make a game, you can make a perfect looping noise. Alright, that was a different noise. That sounded like a monster breath. And that was knocking again. Is there something here? Is there something in here? I'm backing myself into a corner. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm actually gonna keep moving. What's happening? What? Why is my heart beating? Alright. Nothing will catch me off guard right here. I don't understand what's crackling. I don't see anything. I don't see nothing. I don't see it. Whoa. Well, it's very loud. The music's kind of cool, I guess. What is this? What the heck is this? Is there a point to this other than just being loud? Sorry if I'm yelling. It's turned down for you, but oh my god, I can't hear a thing. I don't know. It's really hard for me to talk right now. All my senses are being assaulted. Okay. I died? I died? What do you mean I died? Did I win? Did I lose? Is there winning? Is there losing? Is that all there is to it? Oh, that was so disappointing. I'll be honest, I really don't want to play that again. Oh, it was boring and loud. It's like, oh man, it wasn't just boring. It was also loud and annoying and hurt my ears. So I really don't want to play it again. I got one more Backrooms game for you. I think you're gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like it. I'll see you in the next Backrooms horror game. Welcome to Backrooms Buff Doge. Now the same people that made this also made the game Buff Among Us something. I don't know. This is so loud though. Just gonna get into it so it's a little quieter. I assume this is like generally the same style of game. I think Markiplier played the other game. Press F to use your flashlight. It's already on. Oh, it opens automatically. 1 of 2. Okay, so I gotta grab hamburgers. Go back. Okay. This is a Backrooms game. It's literally called Backrooms Buff Doge. The maze always changes. Okay. Pick up the burger. Hey! Feels like an app game. I feel like I just downloaded this on my Android. Oh. Play? What the? Sock monkey? What are you doing?
Need something?
What?
He will kill you.
Oh, did you say that? What?
You should go left.
There's only one way to go.
I love my toilet. I bet no one else even knows that. I'm scared. Have you seen my mama? I think you are being watched.
Yeah, I think so too.
Did you just say my name?
God dang it. Freaking little creepy weirdo.
Can't kill him.
That's very creepy. Stop it, man. Where'd he go? Stop. Oh, God, stop. You stop.
Need something?
Need something.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
I'm Sans.
Sometimes death is better.
Whoa! I walked into his manly pecs without even noticing. Excuse you. Oh, I got a sprint meter.
Don't
Okay.
look behind you.
Oh, I did it. Why not? What's gonna happen?
I think you are being watched.
You right. You're watching me. Ah!
Remains conscious for around 20 seconds after.
Oh, God! Okay! Oh, no! Where's he at? 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 I don't know where I am.
You shouldn't go in there.
Where am I? Where am I? Where? Monkey death!
What a pleasant encounter.
What?
Yes, impossible. Not next time.
It's impossible to hum while holding your nose. Not the Doge room.
How did I get here?
What?
There is no one that...
What do I say? That's right, the mace changes. I gotta remember that. Oh!
I love my toilet. I bet no one else even knows that. How did I end up
Why are
here?
you running?
Found
Whoa!
Congratulations.
Get out of here, sock monkey!
Don't open that door.
Oh, I should have went in that door. Where is he? Where is he? Alright, get around him, get around him, get around him. Come on, a little closer. There we go, there we go, there we go. Good thing he's slow. Ready, stop chasing me?
Come in.
Oh, he's just gone.
I made us tea.
I like that monkey. Dang it, it's so loud I actually can't do commentary. I have to turn it down. Well, this is funny.
Sometimes death is better.
I like the narrating monkey that's along for the ride with me. I can't find a single dang cheeseburger.
Your time has come.
Why does he sound like, I don't know, Samuel L. Jackson or something? That is not who I'm thinking of. A gun?
Oh, that hit me.
Oh, that hit me. I win!
Just for being-
I'm in a different environment
This
now.
room reminds me of the room we met.
Not me.
Welcome to my house.
He is watching. I still can't do commentary.
Researchers once turned a live cat into a telephone.
What are you talking about?
Your mom is so poor. She can't even afford to pay attention. I'm tired of living.
We're in the bathrooms now. Oh my god.
Didn't
I didn't even
think
see
you
him
would
in the
show
last
up
one.
here.
Your time has come.
Time to die. Oh god, are you serious?
I have
Ah! Oh, he punched me through the wall. I got 2 punches left, I guess. But... Alright, I'm gonna go around it. He punched me through the wall and I lost a Doge life in the top left.
Human, what are you?
I love his voice. I love both their voices.
there is a weird face on that wall.
It's so hard to talk about anything. This is oddly fun, I can't lie. It's just relaxing to finally play. Well, not relaxing maybe is the right word. It's
Your mom is
refreshing.
so fat. When she fell, I didn't laugh, but the sidewalk cracked up.
What's with the yo mama
Jupiter is
jokes?
twice as large as all the other planets combined.
I thought I was gonna say something about my mom again. It's a nice refresher to finally play a game that's kind of fun and funny and enjoyable. After playing all the other bad Backrooms games. God dang it. I got one more life left. You're real
I
alone.
think that is not the right room.
Oh, it's got an accent or a tomahawk, I guess.
I think the other door looked more. Oh, I'll see you in hell. Tear him apart.
I thought there'd be more dialogue. Now I just feel like a crazy person. I don't know, is this giving me more dialogue or what? Alright, I'm moving on. Tired of being a crazy person. I feel like this isn't very effective against the guy whenever he punches me really hard. I think I need something more long range than this to kill the buff Doge with. I kind of miss my monkey friend now. Actually, it's much easier to do commentary now that now that the monkey's gone. Okay, the addition of the monkey really helps the experience. I don't know why. I can't explain why exactly, but it does.
There is no one that
Hey!
can stop him.
How'd you get here? I left you for dead in that other room. I just need one more Borgare.
Being dead isn't fun.
What the? I'll play one more time. One more try. One more try. I'm out. Oh, the monkey's back. That's okay. I like him. He's the monkey from that meme, obviously.
Pineapple belongs on a pizza.
Speaking of memes, he's reciting
There's
them.
a weird face on that wall.
What is it? Yours? Ugly?
Doge is an internet meme that became popular in 2013.
The meme typically consists of a picture of a Shiba Inu
I can't-
dog
I can't do
accompanied by
commentary. This is so
colored text
funny.
in Comic Sans font in the foreground. The text, representing a kind of internal monologue, is deliberately written in a form of broken English. There is not enough time.
I'm sorry, I have nothing to say. I'm absolutely speechless. And now that like I've experienced the game, there's not much left to say. So I'm just sitting here not talking. Can I kill him?
How long are you planning
Hey!
to go in the wrong direction?
I guess I'll play one more. That was kind of quick. Lava? How am I alive?
Researchers once turned a line
Yeah, you told me that
into a
before.
telephone.
It's not scary anymore, I just gotta say. I love this. What the? He was just behind me! You can't do that! That ain't fair!
This room reminds me of the room we
I'm
met.
stuck! I'm stuck! Help! I'm stuck, sock monkey! I'm stuck! I
Did you
can't,
hear
I
that?
can't move! I can't move!
The end.
Shut up! I'm literally trapped here forever!
I can
With this
see
stupid monkey
it.
that won't shut up. Oh my god. Oh, what a way to end the Backrooms horror game. I'm stuck. I literally can't move. You can't tell, but I'm pressing every button, and I promise it's not moving. I can't pick my keyboard up, but
I have
I
smelled this room
trust me.
before.
I'm pressing buttons. That was more of just for fun. I know it's not like a legit Backrooms horror game because it's hardly horror, but it does have some jump scares in it in a way. I kind of summed up my thoughts a lot in the other games, but I think I've got a picture in my mind of what the Backrooms games are generally about. They are games based around the same general concept, but with their own little bit of spice thrown in by the developers. If they chose to throw their own little bit of spice in there. And it seems like the problem is a lot of them didn't. And I guess the reason I'm seeing so many crop up now is because people are taking that, you know, blank canvas with like the outlines drawn for you. They're taking that and adding nothing to it and just putting it up as a game. And that's why a lot of them are so similar. Like they may have different visuals made by different people, but they're generally the same. They just take a map or make a map of the same thing. Maybe put a monster in it, maybe don't. And that seems to be what 90% of the Backrooms games are. But we've seen from especially that one Backrooms game that you can make a great game with the Backrooms concept. It's just, it seems that a lot of people are choosing not to do that, which is sad. But that's just how it is. And I just want to say another thing. I don't think the Backrooms really works well as a game experience. I think it works better as a scary concept. because the concept is that you in real life are lost in this area that's creepy and scary to explore. But you know, it's not creepy and scary to explore in a game when there's nothing there. It's just boring. Anyway, that's basically all I gotta say. Let me know what you thought about all these Backrooms games. I put a ton of work into this video, so I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed, leave a comment, let me know what you thought about any of these games. If you liked any of them that I didn't, tell me why. I don't know, any of that kind of stuff boosts the video and the algorithm, and I would really appreciate that. And I'll definitely give them a read and respond too, don't worry. You won't just be throwing it into the void. Let's have some interaction in the comments, man. I'm down to chat. Like I said, I'll attempt to have links for all these games down in the description, but I'll be honest, a lot of them are probably going to be kind of hard to find, and I'm just going to try my best. If they're not there, don't be mad at me. But also down in the description, I have links for my Discord channel and Twitter. If you're interested in following those, joining those, you can get in contact with me directly for whatever you want, and just see what I'm up to outside of, you know, making videos. Look at my funny things I post on Twitter, because I post only funny things, I promise. It's gonna be kind of bittersweet whenever this video finally gets out, because I still have to edit the entire video. I still have to do the research and make the essay section, but as far as the end goes, this is the end for you. You've seen all that already, so I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to see more videos similar to this one. I post indie horror games all the time. So if that's what you're into, that's what you get. Don't get lost in the back rooms. Stay away from no-clip areas. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later!